Trying to think yourself out of a problem is like trying to sniff yourself out of a cocaine problem. I'm quoting Chris Williamson, quoting George Mark. We think that thinking is gonna get us out of a problem, but the best way to actually start making changes in here is changing what's going on with the body. Your mind and your brain are in conflict and you're trying to win that fight. But if you actually focus on your body and you try to be rigorous with your body, do some sort of exercise for 5 minutes. The easiest thing you can do to start making changes in your life is to go for a 5-minute walk as soon as you wake up. You're going to start feeling different. Every time I've been in a rout and I've felt bad, the thing that helped me win the battle internally has actually been exercising, trying to be tough with my body, trying to not listen when the voice wants to give up, when it tells you, don't do this, do that. We all have these little voices. We all have a weaker voice and a stronger voice. If you don't practice, the weaker voice starts to get louder and louder. If you let it win, micro battles even that you have with yourself, the only way you can win the big battles is by winning the small battles first. Wake up in the morning, do not snooze your alarm. When you have this friction and you overcome it, that's what actually is building your character. This is what it looks like at the end of the tunnel when you actually start feeling better about yourself. It's not something magical. Nobody will come and will save you. That's not what happens. I'm saying this is because I know how you feel. I know how shit it is. And I know why you're feeling like a piece of shit. That you know that you can do better. That you know what you have to do. That you know that this is not what you want. But you feel unable to make any changes. From yesterday till today, you're making the same decisions again and again and again. I fucking know how it feels. And the worst thing is when you think that you're coming out and then you're coming back into the hole. I've always thought that there was more to it, that I could do more. There is no worse feeling than knowing that you're doing less than what you're capable of. I heard Alex Hormozy say, biggest fear that a man has is to get at the end of your life and feel that you have unfulfilled potential. You actually haven't done the things that you were meant to do, that you could have done if you just won the internal battle. And it's not easy. It's about making small decisions every day that they will amount to something. It's like training, it's like practice. You practicing so the day of the game you can actually perform. But the practice sometimes is harder. Even these small decisions, they don't go overlooked. And when it's you against you, because that's all it is. Home, by yourself, at night, there's no one else to lie to. It's you against you. And you know if you could have done more that day. You know that you've been snoozing your alarm, then you wake up an hour later, 2 hours later. You don't feel good about yourself. It's not about fake it till you make it, smile it and fucking shit like that and like affirmations and all that. Trust me, that shit just doesn't fucking work. Because deep down, you know you're a piece of shit. No. And the only way to change it is to actually admit it. If you keep telling yourself that you're okay, if you keep telling yourself, yeah, that's fine, I'm just gonna allow this a bit more. Trust me, your life will not change. Has it changed until now? The only way that I found comfort and actually control is to recognizing how bad it's actually going. Because when you do that, you take control. You take back control of your life. You know, okay, like I'm here at this moment, I'm on my lowest, but it's up to me to get out of it. If you just start making these little decisions, ask anybody that you know that exercises. It's the biggest hack for your mental health.